morning. Good morning, missus.
Good morning, mister.
It's cup of tea time in the Sunseeker. Vera's got us into a little place called Cleaverville. And look, it's Saturday, so it's eggs on toast with cups of teas and coffee. But I'll just show you what we're looking at. And Vera and Shirley and Lenny have got us into this spot. And Shirley is coming off. This is what we're looking at. That's our view. That's pretty shabby, Mrs. said. So, I'm just about to get Shirley off, ready to go. So I'll just take along the beach here. I think it's going to back it straight in there. So I was up here this morning early, and there was a fair bit of movement actually out here. Saw some birds and some action. So yeah, and I just had a look at the reviews, and the fishing's supposed to be good. Actually, yeah, out in the dune. There's a creek, Fairview Creek, just around the corner here too. So, but anyway, this is what we're looking at. The winds are staying around between 17 and at worst 32 for the next few days. So in the morning's the best. Righto, let's get Shirley off. Missus, we're just leaving our little camp at Cleaverville and heading into well, it's called the old town of Cossack. We're doing a bit of sightseeing because this is what the weather's like here. It's not real conducive to boating or even sitting outside, so the awning's away, gusting up to 45 k's, and like this for the next couple of days, but then starting to drop off, so hopefully get the boat in. But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to do a bit of sightseeing. So Cossack was in, come on missus, you did roll out some figures here. It was 80 and 80, was it?
Yes.
Thanks missus for your contribution there. You are all over this.
It was the first little town sort of established in this area and was the first port and little settlement for the pearls before Broome took over in the 1890s, I believe. And gold prospectors too. So we work out Japanese for the pearls and Chinese for the gold? It doesn't mention the origin.
Oh, okay. So
Walter Pudbury and his party and his stop at the mouth of the Hardy River. Cossack was early, vital to the ports of pearls before loggers moved on to Broome.
There you go. So they've actually, I don't know who it is, Heritage or National Parks, have restored some of their buildings and
it's a museum.
Yeah, it's a museum there. So we'll go and have a look in there, and it's called the locals just call it the Old Town.
And the old police barracks that are now accommodation.
Yes. Oh yes, and then there's a school there as well. So might even get a job. We'll see how we go. All right, we'll show you a bit of Cossack. Top 5 visitor attractions for Roebourne. It's the oldest town in the northwest. Roebourne, Wickham, Cossack, Point Sampson. So there's a fair bit to see here. So we're going to go and have a look at the Cossack and maybe Wickham and Point Sampson today. Is that the go, missus? Oh.
Anyway.
We'll see how we go.
Wait up till later when I'm busy. I guess I should say that I'm sorry for all the times I know.
Scene, look out. Chinese fishermen.
Right, I felt alright, always felt alright. Okay, it's coming around again.
So that cleared section of mangrove over there is actually the first site of the leprosarium. He was out of quarantine in 1910. So this is remnants of the old tram line, which is the narrow gauge tram line. So it was horse drawn, so transporting goods and to the port here, and it was all done by horse drawn cart. This is the old schoolhouse. So it's actually the second one. First one blew down in a cyclone. This was the second one in 1896. 1883 the first one was built, and the teacher used to sleep in a tent at the back of the schoolhouse. So when the first one blew down, they had to kids had to go 15 k's on a horse-drawn cart into Roebourne for school. So this was a single block, single room. There you go.
Mr. Grant's here.
Good morning, boys and girls, and may God bless you.
Good morning.
Yes, they go. Bit quicker. There you go. I don't think it's the desks they had those days. And then that school closed in 1900 because there was no students, and they were all sent to Roebourne. Very good. Well restored. A girl in 1897 who was the daughter of the police constable, and she, a sad tale in the school's history. She stood on a rusty nail, consequently got tetanus, or they called it lockjaw, and died at the age of 10. So this is the main street of Cossack. So that was the old police constable quarters over there. Well, that might be the jail there, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to go and get a map, and we're going to find out what all these little buildings are.
The museum's here.
The museum's just up here, so it's quite a grand old building too. So Pearl Street was where it all happened. Righto, we'll get a map, and I'll drop that in too, so you can see what we're looking at.
Courthouse. That's the old courthouse.
The gold here at one time. It's now accommodation. There's the old toilet. Not sure what this is, except it's got a barred door, so it has to be the jail. Cossack Gold, there you go. Right at the port's entrance here, you've got the customs house and the bonds house, where everything was unloaded and stored at one time. It's now a cafe, but closed today, unfortunately. Japanese section of the cemetery, indicative of the curling history.
Rain pouring, the sky's falling, lightning strikes and thunder rolls, but just hold on.
Just trying out the new mic too, Rode mic and receiver, and at the moment I'm just waiting for a GoPro case and a connection for the iPhone, so we can do some filming on that too. So I just sort of got a bit of a botch job going at the moment and just testing to see what it looks like. But we'll go over here because yesterday there was some serious action.
Jeez, that sounds hot.
And the sand's hot too. Serious action. Trevally, queenfish, not sure where they were, but chasing the bait. The birds were just going off, picking up the pieces. So, but yeah, a bit of wind. So I'm just, this will be interesting to see how we go. This is Point Sampson, and out there you can see we counted 17 bulk carriers, iron ore, Rio Tinto. This is a Rio Tinto country here, and you can see in the distance there the loadout facility. 82% of the iron ore from here goes to China, and then Japan has a small part, and South Korea has a residual. So these 17 of those carriers, and it took 6 tugs to put one in. They load 2 at a time. 2 go in, get loaded, while the 2 are coming in from the outer. Yeah, she's a big operation. Hey, missus.
Hey.
Hey. Low tide, right? We're going to go for a wander down the beach and have a look. The water out there is alive. Birds are going off, so I'm going to put the little drone up and just have a little look. There's some big splashes over there. Lovely little beach here too. We'll go and have a look at that. Might sit off that point over there. Just see what oh, look at the top of the water. Just going off. Point Sampson. Man, actually just
God, you're back.
You're back. No. We've had worse than that. Oh, we're going to see what these fish are out here that are chopping up the top. Trevally queenies, I reckon. We'll be able to see one. We'll see how we go.
Shame there's so many flies, because it's a nice beach. So the site of the original Point Sampson jetty in 1903. They didn't get fresh water into the town until 1970s, and the big ships used to pull out, the water ships used to pull up out through, and they'd horse-drawn cart the water back into town. People would come in and fill up, and mid-70s they actually piped it. So yeah, it was a very late start. But in the 40s to the 60s it was used to transport asbestos from the Whitnam Gorge mines. So 20 years of asbestos transportation out of here. And she eventually shut down in the late 70s with the air transport and becoming more available. So Demolished by a cyclone.
Yeah, a couple of cyclones in there,
And then pulled down in 91.
and this was established in 98 as a replica and a memorial to the original jetty back in 1903 on the original site.
Tankers from there.
Tankers, yes.
Tanker spotting.
17 we counted last night, 17 tankers. That's a nice little viewing area. Someone fishing there too. Yeah, he's trolling along. This is actually the site. You can see some of the old railway line there, or remnants of the old jetty, which goes down just to the right of that boat. There's still some pylons buried in the sand. And there's town, and there's the pub. So they have happy hour from 5 to 6. Guess what? It's another windy day. So this is number 5 in a row, but the wind's supposed to get down below 20 k's an hour. So it's between 30 and 40 at the moment. So this is what we're doing. Well, this is what Mrs. is doing. I'm just filming the wind. This is making the most of it. So yeah, anyway, we've been for a walk and had a look along the front. Looks good. Just waiting for the winds to drop. So day 5, we'll see how we go. This boat, I haven't even bothered putting the motor on yet. Only ones here too at this campground. Not sure why. Just having a little test with the new microphone. See that it actually picks up while I'm walking around in the wind. You just see what it looks like out here. It's because it's pretty bloody windy and you shouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying inside. Mrs., you looking over the top of your glasses at me? What's going on there? So I'm right in the wind now and just seeing if we can get some recording going on, just seeing how well it picks it up while I'm outside talking in the wind. Anyway, we'll have a look and see how we go. Back inside, obviously it's going to be a lot more clearer because there's no wind to contend with. We'll just play it back and see what it's like. Did you smile, Mrs.? Well, good morning from Cleaverville. It's day 6 and guess what's happened? Yes, the wind has gone. It is down to about 12 k an hour. Fantastic. And Shirley is hooked up. And guess who we've got coming fishing? Whee! Oh, she's so excited. Fishing shirt.
Oh, get the bugs out. The bugs are back.
And bugs are back because the wind's gone. Here we go. Motor's on. Garmin's ready. Sounder's ready. We've got the tea, ice, bags. Oh, we are good to go. Yes. Next 3 days, just brilliant. Dropped right down. So it's been gusting around between 45 and 55. And yeah, now it's between 12 and 17 during the morning. Gets up in the afternoon, but we're not bothered. We'll have a lot of fish by then. So we'll bring you some fishing. Let's go. it? Oh, it's a little tricky snapper. Little tricky.
It's tricky. Get that prawn out of his
Right,
mouth.
I'll get that prawn out of his mouth.
Not much happening.
Not much happening at the moment. Except we're just enjoying the beautiful day. Just show you around what we're looking at. It's not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Saw a manta ray jump out. A little couple of turtles, yeah, a few turtles around. Another one over there. Coming towards us? Alright, let's see if he jumps out of the water. So, missus, when your car gets stuck here, you just leave it. Were you yawning then? Look at that. Nissan Patrol. That's been left there for a while. Ah, what a shame. Missus is on again. What do you got, love? Ah, little silver brim. Beautiful. Right, get him in the boat. Watch you. Nice work, love. Nice work. Yee-hee. Get him. Bit of bird action ahead, so we're just going to see what it is. Bit of bum action here. Bit of birds up there. Have a look at the colour of this water. Oh, manta ray over here too. Just to your left. Just popped up, gone back down. Absolutely beautiful. But the wind's getting up, so we're going to call it a day until tomorrow now. Bird coming straight to us. Who's this fella? Oh, what's he got? It's a buttered chicken on a Saturday night. Look what we've got here, love. What have you got there?
I made it.
Bit of coriander. You do, you know. Oh, a bit of white.
Oh, hang on.
A bit of red. Candle. This is our Saturday night ritual in the Sunseeker. What else you got? Nams as well. Crikey.
There we go. Dinner is served.
Dinner is served. Bloody Indian restaurant. Who needs them? We've got it all happening here. In the Sunseeker, love.
Easy as.
See if this works.
With the help of gin, wine. fish to be caught. There's still a nice sunset, a nice red,
And steak tonight.
and a nice fire. Ah, the serenity. Still all there, isn't it?
Still all there. Well, good morning from the Cleaverville River. Had an early start this morning. It's very, very calm at the moment. The winds are supposed to start like this for till lunchtime, so we got good hours. So I've just been out getting some bait, had the cast net out. Low tide, so there's plenty of bait around. Got some mullet. Just over there, there's some mud flats, so yeah, plenty good mullet there. Haven't had much luck fishing in the last few days, so we'll see how we go today. So we're just going to head over to these islands over the back here. Oh, marsh flies, little buggers, and sand flies are real vicious this morning too. And guess who forgot the irrigate? Didn't tell you, Mrs. is having a blow today too. She's got a sore back. It was a bit bumpy the other day when we come out, so and we didn't catch any fish either, and that's not cool. You don't go fishing when you don't catch fish. So we'll see how we go today. Fingers crossed. Have a look how calm this is. Must be about 0 k's an hour, I think, this morning. Supposed to be a bit of rain coming later on, so it might be the calm before the storm, but yeah. Gonna see if we can find a bit of a little hole, a little drop off, and I might drift over it. See how we go. Chop one of these whiting or these mullet up. Give it a crack.